Hello, it's Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate, and this is number 7 Bunney Road in Kelmscott. 426 square metres of land, and just a nice place to be. I mean, you're going to see how nice it is as we get into this place, but I got to say, this is a great spot. This is a very practical location. Let me show you a couple of things while we're standing here. If you go sort of down that way, turn left, well, you're going to get yourself to Albany Highway, but it seems like it's quite a long way from the highway because you can't hear any highway. And then you go up that way and you walk through the little park, which is a lovely way to start the day, and you find yourself at the Challis Train Station. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that. But, well, it does actually, because the whole house is an easy place to be. This is a very good location. You're close to the hospital, you're close to the bus stop, train station, shops. I mean, it's even close to the funeral home. I mean, I hope you don't need it, but gee, it's even close to that. That's a pretty good sign too. Everything about this is practical. That is the way I would summarize it. Now we are going to go, well, this is not a summary. In fact, this is a long, expansive journey. I don't know how long it's going to take. We're going to go and see all of it, room by room, thing by thing, and see what's on offer. Let's go and check it out. Firstly, good looking house from the front. You've got this deck across the front of the home and this patio as well. So a lovely place to be. And I guess, you know, some places you go, oh, why would you want to be at the front of your house? Well, when you're here, you'd want to be at the front of your house because it's kind of like a backyard. It's a very pleasant, quiet little position to be. Nice gardens to look over as well. It's a nice established area, this part of Kelmscott. It's been around for a lot of years, and therefore all of the things around it are established as well. You've got established gardens, you've got established street trees, you've got all the facilities, all of the amenities nearby. Another thing that's great about having been built in the era that it was built is that timber floorboards were a common thing. And this home has beautiful timber floorboards all the way through. We're going to go and see those as we see the rooms and work out what it is all about. Now, this is kind of, at this point, I'm going to give you a crash course, show you what's going on, and then we're going to go and dig into the detail. To the right, we have a beautiful living space with a fireplace. To the left and back the other way, we have the main bedroom. Gorgeous space. We have bedroom number 2, currently used as a study. We have bedroom number 3. We have the bathroom. And then we have the kitchen, the laundry through there, and the meals area. Then we can go outside and see everything that is on offer out there. I'll do that for you real quick. There you go. So that's the flavour. Now we're going to dig in a little bit more to what is going on. We'll start back here and go room by room. If you've already decided, yep, that's the sort of thing I'm looking for, just go to markgrogan.com.au, set up a time to come and see it for yourself. But if you want to go for the detail, here we go. If it's too much detail, skip along at your own pace. If it's not enough detail, gosh, well, that'd be nice for me to hear. I've never heard that before, that I didn't, you know, labour the point, I suppose. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and show you all the cool points about what's on offer here. Firstly, check this room out. This is beautiful. And aside from the bloke who's talking continuously, it is a very lovely, peaceful place to be. Let him shut up and then just experience that for yourself. Here we go. Nice. Okay, so the bedroom currently has that's a queen size bed. It would fit a king size bed. The air conditioning up above, and we've got the sheer curtains. And then, I don't know if they're blockouts. What is the definition of a blockout curtain? Who cares? Because whilst I don't have blockout curtains to brag about, I do have this little switch here. That shuts out everything because we've got roller shutters across the front of the home, and that is a great advantage. It's an older place, as I mentioned before, in terms of like the construction style, which is often timber window frames, but not here. We have the modern aluminium window frames, so they've all been changed out. So it's very attractive in that sense. You don't have to be dealing with, you know, painting windows and stuff like that in this room. And we'll open up that roller shutter, get that natural light back in. Love the natural light, unless it's the middle of the night and you want to just, you know, wake up whenever you're ready in the morning rather than when the sun tells you to wake up. So you can drop that roller shutter. Tis easy, tis perfect. This is bedroom number 2. As I said before, currently used as a study. Nice place. Nice space. Bit of the chalkboard wall going on there as well. So, you know, it's a place to sort of come and think. Lounge room. Beautiful space with that open fireplace there. Hasn't been used as an open fireplace, so that's just, you know, something if you wanted to use it, you'd need to reinstate that, have that set up that way. Also would be great with one of the gas ones that you can have installed within those spaces now. So you've got that sort of open gas fireplace. Awesome to have that kind of feature in a home. It really is lovely. And you've got roller shutters on this room too. So full block out if you need it. And once again, those beautiful timber floors as the baseline feature to everything that's happening in here. You've got the skirting boards. It's a beautiful space. And by the way, we talked about open fireplaces and all of those kinds of things. Push button convenience. Ultimately, it comes down to that more often than not. And we do have the reverse cycle air conditioning in here as well. There's storage. There's some more. And bedroom number 3. So this one currently just has the freestanding wardrobe in here. You can see the floor plan at markgrogan.com.au if you haven't already checked that out. That'll show you a little bit of detail as to what's going on. And the bathroom. So, shower, bath, the vanity, the mirror, the skylight, the exhaust fan. I mean, that's pretty much everything you need for a bathroom right there, folks. I think they've got it all in one. And we have the kitchen and meals area. This is really well set up. So you've got a dishwasher for starters. Great workspace over on this side of the kitchen. Practical things are important. We have power here. We also have power over here. And then on this side where we have the stove and the oven, we have power just there behind the knife block. And we have power just over there next to the cooktop. It is all very well set up. Those are small things that make a big difference when you're living in a house. If you've ever lived in a house that doesn't have the power points in the right spot, like I have, oh, it's annoying. You shouldn't have to use an extension lead in the kitchen. Don't have to here. Not that kind of place. Everything's been so well set up. And we have good storage too. We have lots of storage over on that side with the overhead storage plus the pantry. More overhead storage there. And all of that as well. And a very pleasant place to be as you're standing in your kitchen overlooking your backyard. There's still beautiful natural light. And a nice integration of all of this where you've got your meals area leading out to your outdoor area. That all just flows so nice. We'll go have a look at that in a second. But for now, we have the laundry to look at. Now, this is cool. Floor to ceiling tiles in here. The toilet. And all of that. So I think that pretty much sums up what's going on in the laundry. We also have a door to the outside here. You know what? We'll see that from the other side. I'll go around that way. The sliding door here closes that kitchen off from that laundry. But it's super practical because, you know, like the whole, like you're cooking things here, you got washing in there, you know, there's something starts chiming at you got to go and do that. A timer goes off while you're trying to do something else. I mean, it all just works together so well. Bad camera work, but a good point. Okay, out here we have heaps of room to work with, lots and lots of appeal with all of this. So this big deck runs right across the back of the house. This is the back of the laundry side. So great entertaining space out here, and fire pit area down there. That is a to be confirmed tree, but it's deciduous and it's beautiful. Lovely hedges. It's all really nicely established out here, like very, very well set up. Kumquat tree, look at that. They're a weird tasting thing, aren't they? Have you ever had one? They're a... I understand why somebody ate them the first time, but because it looks like a fruit. But the taste is it's unique. Makes a great marmalade though. All right. I mean, you can do stuff with them. Eating them straight off the tree, your call. Speaking of eating straight off the tree, there are things you can eat straight out of the garden here. Bit of a veggie garden going along this side. Again, not a massive property, which is awesome because there's not an awful lot to look after. There's just an awesome use of the space, and that's a very good thing to see. Through here, all of this is secure, so ideal if you've got pets. So that's locked. You can come in, use this carport here, go straight into the house or come straight out the back. And it's all really easy to look after. Artificial turf down there. Still keep that nice bit of lawn at the front. Got the garden shed here. And it's all super practical. Just a very pretty place to be. This aviary right along the back, which you could keep as an aviary. Maybe you're not into birds. Maybe you should get into birds because you've got an aviary, or you'll find another purpose for that. Could be a chook pen too, you know. Look at these budgies. Look how pretty they are. Maybe I should get into budgies. They're cool. Nice. It's a nice backdrop to what's going on in your house. Birds flying around, you know, that's cool. That's a lot better than living in a unit, right? This is somewhere nicely in between that idea of downsizing to a unit where it's just a colorbond fence bang in front of your face as soon as you walk outside. This is a great use of space. Speaking of colorbond fence though, there is a colorbond fence around here. It's not your only view though. And you've got this beautiful privacy screen with the native hibiscus there. And another shed over here. Plus it's gated here, takes you back around to the front. I think that we might have done the full lap, folks. That pretty much sums up what is going on. I've heard people say you shouldn't put citrus. I mean, it's only half a kumquat in the compost, but I'm going to. Sabrina Hahn said I could. She said, it's fine. If you don't know Sabrina Hahn, make sure you listen to the Garden Show on ABC Perth on a Saturday morning. I think it's her prime time. Answers to questions you didn't know you had. That's what I reckon that's all about. There's a clothesline here too. All right, that pretty much sums it up. I've just enjoyed hanging around here. I hope you have enjoyed watching what you've seen so far and have gone, yep, I've already gone to markgrogan.com.au to set up a time to view the property for myself. If you haven't, please do. Or if you've seen enough and you go, yep, I just want to live there, well then, fantastic. We'll make it happen. The ability to make an offer is very, very straightforward. We do have inspections planned though at this point in time. So do go to the website, get in touch, and we'll set up a time to make that happen. One thing I didn't point out before is the size of the fridge recess. Everyone talks about that. That is a 2-door fridge, plenty of space for one of those in there. And yep, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching. I'll chat to you soon.